I was about 14 to 15 years old at the time, and unlike my siblings, I had always been less healthy. I frequently fell ill and found myself in the hospital often. I lived with my sisters, stepmother, and grandparents, while my parents had moved to another country to provide for us. As the eldest sister, I felt the responsibility to be strong, knowing that my younger sister looked up to me. I wanted to set a positive example for her. However, we were young, and we lacked guidance on how to be a family. Our stepmother, who served as our guardian, was not experienced in family dynamics, having never had a family of her own. She didn't like me much because I was expressive, direct, and held her accountable for her actions. She often tried to turn everyone against me because she disliked my mom, and by extension, me. It wasn't until one day when I was just 14 years old that I realized the depth of her dislike for me. I used to call her daily, just as I did with my mom, to check on her and ask how her day was going. She became furious with me, shouting hurtful words and calling me names for giving her daily calls. She seemed to despise my affection, and I couldn't understand why. Years passed, and my health deteriorated further. I suffered from a stomach condition that caused frequent vomiting and kept me from attending school regularly. When I confided in her about my illness, she accused me of lying, laziness, and seeking excuses to stay home. She even threatened to inform my dad. I was terrified, but I was also in excruciating pain. One day, I attended school despite my illness and eventually passed out. I was sent home early, and that's when she finally believed me. My condition worsened, and I frequently required hospitalization, something she despised as she considered it a waste of her time. She believed she could use that time to earn money instead. As my health deteriorated, she became increasingly angry and said hurtful things to me. I would return home and cry daily, knowing she was telling everyone that I was a burden and the reason she couldn't work. I felt utterly alone. Even when I tried to talk to my sister, she grew annoyed and advised me to learn self-sufficiency. I battled this loneliness and my health issues on my own until I finally decided to call my mom and reveal everything. She was deeply concerned and called me every day. She understood the severity of my condition when my sister took a photo of me struggling to walk one day and sent it to her. My mom immediately contacted my aunt, who became my savior. She took me to the best hospital in the country, where it took a year to fully regain my health. My stepmother, witnessing my aunt's care, began to feel some shame and attempted to be better. My sister also transformed her perspective on family and realized the importance of having each other's backs. She felt guilty for not supporting me enough. Although I was improving, I still needed love and affection from my family. My mom made the selfless decision to leave everything behind and return to care for me. A mother's love was what ultimately healed me. We reunited as a family, and my stepmother returned home, but we had reconciled, and we now maintain a good relationship. A mother love is so powerful, it is capable of healing deep wounds and overcoming anything. Today I am a mother of two and I find endless inspiration in my own mother.